Alright, I hope everybody is excited for some good video games, because after this run, we're going to be watching Turtles in Time 4, and that game owns. But yeah, this game is not a good video game. The NES version of Ninja Gaiden 2 is one of the greatest speed games of all time. There's some really top talent that has played that game for a while, and that game owns. That game is so good. This game is not quite as good. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing you're going to notice is the frame rate. This game runs at a smooth, crispy 10 frames per second. And yeah, there's going to be fewer frames in this run than there are in the Ninja Gaiden run that we just watched, despite it being almost twice as long. Yeah, and the frame rate is really going to affect almost every element of this run. Basically, a lot of the things are going to be frame perfect. It's 10 FPS frame perfect, but I like saying frame perfect, so we're just going to keep saying frame perfect. This jump right here is frame perfect. Oh, got him. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to be running along, slashing some guys. This D-boost right here is frame perfect. Amazing. And this game is a real struggle. So the estimate is a little bit tight, and we're going to try our hardest to make it there. In all 295 runs I've done of this game, oh, that jump is frame perfect. I have successfully completed the game without dying once. So, yeah. The boss strats, we're just going to be slashing all the bosses to death because the ninja powers in this game are very bad. Do not use the ninja powers in this game. But yeah. Who are these thugs? Yeah, you also can't skip the cutscene. You can skip the cutscenes after a little bit of time, but you can't just like skip them immediately. Alright, now we're on a train. This train is full of frame perfect jumps. Like this jump over this guy is frame perfect, and slashing that guy. The hitbox for your sword is very lingering, so you can just kind of slash them early. Oh, that jump is frame perfect, and I jumped one frame early. Damn. Oh, we want this clone, actually. Alright. Classic Ninja Gaiden gameplay. Just running around slashing some guys. Again, we're not going to be... Oh, I jumped a frame early again. Yeah. Don't jump a frame early, that's bad. Why is Ryu orange in this game? That's a good question. I don't really know. I guess maybe this is the story of Ryu's clone and his quest to save the world. Alright, we're into the wind stage. The wind stage is bad. The wind stage is bad in the NES version, but in this version it starts off with a frame-perfect jump that we missed. Damn. Alright, but because we missed it, our subpixel got changed, and now we have a 2-frame jump instead. So, easy every time. The second try. Yeah, there's subpixels in this game, just don't worry about it. Basically, there's some things that we're going to be doing to try to affect our sub position so that we don't die, but for now you can just pretend like they don't exist. That's how most people deal with subpixels. Okay, killed that guy. Okay. This stage is heavily cycle based, so it's not a huge problem that we're getting completely bodied by this gun guy. I want to get this clone though. And then the wind is going to blow us all the way to the right of the screen, and we're going to have to walk backwards to reset our screen position. And then get on the wall so that we can make this jump. This jump is terrible. You just have to wait for the wind and then slash the guys. Okay, that went pretty well. Yeah. This game is extremely precise because of the frame rate, so anytime you mess up, it's very punishing. Alright, let's kill this boss. Yeah, so we just hit him with 10 fire wheels and he lost approximately a fifth of his health bar. Don't use the powers in this game. They're not good. But we did get the fast kill, and then we're gonna get on the wall here so that we don't get clipped through the wall and fall off a cliff. Don't clip through the wall and fall off a cliff. That's my advice. Alright, we're into 3-1. This stage runs at about 4 frames per second faster than the rest of the game. Don't ask me why. I think it's because it's dark, but yeah. It definitely does not cause huge problems. Oh, we want that info power. Okay. Have to react. If you're standing at the very edge of a ledge, you get like what I call roadrunner time. Anyway, it's hard to jump. We got this invincible fire wheel. In this game, the invincible fire wheel is a lot less invincible, a lot less fire, and a lot less of a wheel than it is in the NES version of this game. So we're only going to be using it when there's a very specific setup that we know works 100% of the time. Or as close to 100% of the time as you like. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, that's not too bad. We got through there. 3-1 is a huge problem. Okay, we're into 3-2. 3-2 is a pretty... I don't know. 3-2 is probably my favorite stage. It's pretty close, but this stage is pretty fun. We're just gonna rocket right up this ledge. In the NES version, you have to do all kinds of like crazy frame perfect stuff, but in this version, you just jump. Alright, we're gonna set up our subpixel by jumping on top of these two guys, and that's gonna let us do this jump here, set up on that pixel, and jump. Nice. Alright, other knife guy decided not to show up to work today. That's good news. We don't want him to show up. Later on, we actually want other knife guy to show up, but okay, that was sketchy. But it worked out. We did a slash hover over that gap. Don't worry about it, we're just breaking the game. Classic, standard speedrunning things. Yeah. This is going pretty well so far. I don't want to curse it though. 4-1 is coming up, was one of the scariest stages in the entire game. We're just going to deboost up to this top platform and get up there. Alright, this boss fight is a pretty standard quick kill. We're just going to set up our clones, and then nice, that was very good. Nice, very good boss kill. I'm actually ahead of PB right now, but it's not going to last, so don't get your hopes up. Actually, probably not, I don't know. It's probably close. Anyway, this stage is really hard to look at, so if you value your eyesight, you should probably look away. And if you value your sanity, you should probably not be watching this game anyways, so... Yeah, I don't know why they decided to make the fire this exact color, but it's not good. It's very not good. Okay, this stage is just terrible. We jump high to spawn the bat high so that we don't have to worry about the bat. Okay, we made it through. Any of these screens can kill you, and yeah, it's kind of a miracle that we haven't died yet. I say yet because it's gonna happen. We just have to... Okay, here we have to talk about P-Speed. In Super Mario Bros. 3, there's like, you know, the black triangles on the bottom. In this game, there's 3. You can just imagine that there's 3 of those triangles. And we're trying to jump on the 3rd triangle. On the 3rd frame, we got there. Nice. If you jump a frame after that, then you just die, so be careful about that. Okay, we're almost through. This is one of the scariest sections in the game. Okay. Okay. That section kills you all the time, so yeah. It's not good. This game is not good, and that's probably one of the scariest parts in the game. Now we've got the water stage. The water also messes up your subpixel positioning and just ruins your life all the time, so yeah. Don't play this game. That's my advice. Okay, this jump right here is impossible unless we do a slash hover, so we're just going to press slash and then press the opposite direction and ignore gravity for a sec. Yeah. Classic impossible jumps. That wall just doesn't exist, so cool. We're just going to go right through there. The walls in this game are kind of more of a suggestion than absolute rule. But, okay. This strat coming up is really scary, and I'm just gonna go for it, and we're gonna... Dang. Alright, we didn't make the frame perfect jump. That's okay, there's a backup. It was bound to happen at some point. Oh no! Okay. Well, oh, that was too early. Okay. 4Q, this is the classic 4Q experience. Just getting random BS and dying. So, we're gonna try to do a series of slash hovers to get this clone. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for this bat, or I'm gonna kill the bat. That's better. Okay, we got him. Nice. My screen position is really bad, but somehow I'm not dead. You can see I'm all the way on the right here, and when you're all the way on the right, the game nerfs your jumps, so the fact that I made that jump is a miracle, but we got there. Oh, okay. This boss fight is a classic set up the clone and just sit there and wait for the clone to kill the boss. And then we're gonna get on the wall so that we don't spawn inside of a pit when we are on the next stage. Okay, what is he after? You can see we didn't spawn inside of a pit, so the strategy worked. I would advise also against spawning inside of pits. It's not good. Here we're gonna do a little deboost to get over this pit, this gap. And then we're gonna clip through the wall. Come on, clip through the wall, please. Okay. Clipping through walls is really easy in this game. In the NES version, it's like super challenging and hard and whatever. Oh, we got boosted by that guy. Okay, well, we can work with this. Just calm it down. We're gonna get that scroll by slash hovering, and then we're gonna go right into this gap and clip through the wall again. Hello. Okay. Oh, this axe guy. Okay, my health is getting a little bit low, but we should be okay. Alright, we're on to 5-2. 5-2 is Jorf's favorite stage in the NES version and nobody's favorite stage in this version. 5-2 sucks. Imagine your favorite game with ice physics, except it runs at 10 frames per second and there's bats constantly trying to kill you. That's what this stage is. So, yeah. Because we're on the ice, your subpixel changes every frame based on how you're running, and so some of these jumps are like pixel perfect, and we're gonna try to, like, you know, just avoid having to do that, because that sounds like a terrible time. Alright, we're gonna deboost onto the wall. Nice. Okay. Get that health. That's very welcome. Okay. This screen, we're gonna call a friend. We're gonna get other knife guy to help us out, so... You know, help us out, other knife guy, please? Okay, thank you. Other knife guy was very kind. He helped us make that jump. That jump is also a pixel perfect jump if you don't get the other knife guy boost, so... Big shout outs to other knife guy. He's helping the run. Okay, here you have a choice. Here you can do a pixel perfect setup into 4 frame perfect jumps in a row, or you can do slash hovering. And instead of doing the pixel perfect setup into the 4 frame perfect jumps in a row, we decided to go for the slash hovering for this marathon run. So, okay, we made it through 5-2. That is one of the scariest stages in the entire game. And the ice physics plus the 10 FPS is just not a good combo. Right. Ashtar is kind of a joke boss in this game. We're just gonna sit there and let our clones deal with him like every other boss fight in the entire game, and hope that he doesn't go too far away when he teleports. Alright, this has been going incredibly well. So, yeah, we're into 6-1. 6-1 is a pretty chill stage, except for the part where you have to deboost past the infinitely spawning bats, but it's easy every time, so... yeah, don't worry about it. We're just going along here, classic Ninja Gaiden gameplay. We have to wait for 1/10 of a second there, otherwise that bat will just throw you right into the pit. So, you know, be careful about that. We have to wait for a bat there as well. Okay. Coming up is the bat boost. This is, yeah. We're just gonna do it, and then it's gonna look really awesome, and easy every time. Yeah. Definitely haven't died there. Okay. 6-2 is probably the chillest stage in the entire game. We're just gonna run right underneath that knife guy. There. There. Yeah. There. I don't know what else to say about that. Yeah, we're just gonna be slashing some guys. Ooh, that's not the power. Okay, we're gonna jump right in between those two guys. Nice, and then we're gonna jump slash to get this power, and then oh, okay, well, a little bit of mishap at the end there, but it doesn't really matter. This boss fight, you know the story by now. We're just gonna set up our clones and then slash him to death. Why there's like a second copy of this boss that doesn't have a hitbox and doesn't deal any damage, don't ask me, because yeah, I guess it's just a vestigial boss that they left in the game. Who knows? Anyway, we made it through. We're on to 7-1. 7-1 is a pretty terrifying stage. It's not that hard, but if you die in this stage, it can be really problematic. So we're just gonna not die, and then everything will be fine. Alright, they added an enemy that stands on this platform, and it's super scary. We're just gonna wait for this bird. I'm gonna do 2. Why not? I'm just taking it safe. Oh, we're inside of a wall! Why did I say I should take it safe? No! Okay, that's fine. Whatever. We made it. Don't go inside of a wall. It's not good. Yeah. Don't take it safe. That's really the main lesson. Oh no. Okay, well, we got killed by the demon, but yeah, this is fine. We should be okay. We're just gonna jump right into that bird there. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm getting bodied. Okay. That's fine. This screen is pretty standard. Yeah, don't clip into a wall and die. That's the other advice. This screen is the scariest screen in the game. Okay, we're through. If you die in that screen, you die in real life, so just be careful about that. Yeah. There's an extra enemy at the end of the game here. Oh, we were gonna deboost off of him, but oh, we need to hit the end of the game trigger. Okay. That's the end of the stage, and normally you just deboost off that guy and it puts you right on the trigger, but you know, sometimes you just glitch past it and whatever. Okay, this is the last stage in the game. Yeah, we're gonna be collecting clones and hopefully not dying too much. This stage is also incredibly dangerous if you die here. Oh no, our fire wheel. Okay, well, we're gonna do shuriken strats for the final boss fight then. The fire wheel, this is the second time you'd pick it up in the game. It's useful for the final boss, but not critical. So, yeah. Coming up is a 2-frame jump, where if you mess it up, you lose like 40 seconds, so we're just not gonna mess it up. Easy every time. Yeah, if you die past here, the orbs in the stage stop spawning, and you don't get health pickups or clones. So we're gonna try not to die. Really, like, harder than we have been for the past 20 minutes. Okay. Don't press any directional buttons while you're on a screen transition, otherwise you die. I didn't bring that up earlier because, you know, we just learned not to do that, but casually, it's a big problem. Okay. Okay, we got this, we're gonna get this, and then we're through to the boss. Okay, this boss fight has 3 phases. The first phase is the worst. The strat for the first phase is Shriekin' and Pray, and those are both incredibly important components. So, yeah, we just... gonna be throwing Shriekins at him. The Shriekin is easily the most powerful weapon in the game, and, yeah. Alright, it seems like it's being pretty cooperative. Just one more hitch. Okay, nice. Reasonably good first boss. The second boss fight, we're just going to be jumping into his face and slashing his nostril. So, ready to set up. Okay, a good setup. And then the third boss fight basically goes pretty similar to how this one went. Look at this beautiful representation of the demon. It's great. Is this finally the end? Well, we have to fight. I don't know what this is, but I guess this is like the shrimp guy from Ninja Gaiden 1 and Ninja Gaiden 2, but it's just like a incredibly dossified representation. Oh, that was... This might be close. Okay, we made it. We're gonna crouch under his first claw, and then wait for his claws to despawn. And then we're gonna jump, we're gonna go right behind the boss and set up our clone and just slash him a bunch. And time is when the screen fades to black. And time. Oh my gosh, that was such a good run. Oh, that went so much better than I was expecting it to. We destroyed the Dark Sword of Chaos. Irene is dead, but you get this look at this cutscene. This is peak video game cutscene right here. This is the greatest cutscene of all time. Every time I play this game, I watch this cutscene because it's so good. The NES version got it wrong. They had all the flashing, and, you know, this game just like... Oh, Irene, I'm so sorry. Defeating the monsters, none of that matters now. Alright, we revive Irene of the Dragon Sword. Robert T.S. is just super dead, but who cares about him? We get this beautiful rendition of Ryu, and yeah, we're gonna get the greatest sunset in all the video games in a minute here. It's a miracle. Really, this entire run is a miracle. The fact that we finish in under 21 minutes is a miracle. The fact that this game works is a miracle. Everything is a miracle. Yeah. Don't play this game, but if you want to watch me playing this game and other trash like that, then yeah, I will. You know, I play video games that, in essence, are like this one, so... Anyway, with that, yeah, that's Ninja Gaiden 2 for DOS. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that your eyesight is still intact.